Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the Mazda MX5 Touring Trophy on GT Sport. This is round 6, race 3 here at Dragon Trail Gardens. So we're on Dragon Trail Gardens now. So let's take you through the grid for this one. So it's reverse championship standings for this one. So Firepower is on pole position with Keith alongside. Then it's Rodders in 3rd, Jamo in 4th, then in 5th. We have TY, remember he's the first of the guys with weight on, so all these will be in weight order. So TY 40 kilos, Seek is 6th on 80 kilos, Bidzster is 7th on 120 kilos, then we've got Video on 160 kilos, and Neil on the full 200 kilos at the back of the grid. So let's get on with the race then, as we get ready to go here at Dragon Trail Gardens. There's Firepower on pole position, Keith, Rodders and everyone else there. Revs rise. Wait for the lights to go out, and they do that now, and we're off. And it's a good start from Keith. He pulls and draws alongside Firepower. Down towards the first corner we go. Here we go. Watching Firepower and Keith. Rodders trying to get in the mix as well. Jamo trying to go alongside. He's got alongside Keith. Rodders is through into 2nd. Keith going back down to 3rd now. Could be even 4th. He's going to the corner. Bit of rubbing. Oh, into the corner we go. TY, he's got Seek 1 alongside him, so all the Wolves cars battling each other, and then Jamo gets ahead of Keith. Everyone hops over the curb. Bidzster back in 6th place, Neil back in last at the minute, but Rodders defending from Jamo. Jamo the person on the move. Firepower in the lead of the race, trying to get away from it all. Rodders on the inside, trying to catch up to his naughty teammate, naughty teammate. Into 2nd place goes Rodders, but he runs a bit wide out the corner. Jamo gets back at him. Quick look back to Keith. TY and Bidzster together as well. But let's look at the Jamo-Rodders battle, and Jamo wins the battle. But has he won the war? Let's see if Rodders can keep with him. As we look further back, TY and Bidzster side by side. TY gets ahead of Bidzster but runs wide out the corner, and but just keeps hold of the position. Bidzster has to stick in 6th place. Runs very wide though, very wide for the reigning champion. Seek gets up the inside, and Video's trying to muscle his way through as well. He's trying to get through the middle of them. Incredible. Meanwhile, we've got Jamo going for the lead. Jamo to the inside of Firepower. He's caught him up already. Into the last corner. Double apex left-hander. Into the first bit, he's got him, and Rodders is trying to get past his teammate as well. So Rodders sneaks past his teammate Firepower from 1st to 3rd, and TY looks like he's going to make it into 3rd as well. So 4th place for Firepower, 1st to 4th in one corner. So across the line, there's Keith in 5th. He's got Bidzster behind him in 6th. Remember, Bidzster's got 220 kilos on in this race, so he's got a bit of weight on. And so is Video and Neil. They're the 3 heaviest cars. Video and Neil at the back. Bidzster has got Seek 1 in between them. Go through the chicane. TY right on the back of Rodders now. Not wasting any time. Challenging the Team Naughty driver. Right in the draft. Down towards the hairpin. Let's use the variable cameras for this one, because the standard cameras zoom in way too much, and you can see good details of the cars, but you can't see any sort of action as TY keeps Firepower off. Keith keeps Bidzster off. He's defending from Bidzster. He's doing a good job of keeping him behind, and he's got a right train behind him, because we've got Seek on a Video closing up as well as TY and Rodders. Rodders gets alongside TY and trying to make her way through, but can't do it. Firepower keeping in touch as well, wanted to try and get in the action. Keith and Bidzster. Bidzster does the cutback. Keith goes wide. Bidzster takes 5th place. Keith left vulnerable, but he's okay. He's held on to 6th. So it's got Jamo, TY 2nd, Rodders 3rd, Firepower 4th. Then we've got Bidzster 5th. Keith only just holding on to 6th with a feisty Seek 1 right behind him. Video and Neil making up the rest of the field. Down to the last corner. Jamo's already in there. TY's defending from Rodders on the inside. Defends from him and gets a good line as well. And Rodders runs a bit wide there. That could help his teammate close up, and his other teammate Bidzster as well. So we've got 2 Wolves cars, 1st and 2nd. We've got 3 Team Naughties. And then we've got Seek alongside Keith. Keith going slightly backwards in this one, even though he's not got no weight on the car. Just struggling with this circuit, I think. Not as confident around this circuit as the others, as Keith goes around with Seek 1 getting past him. So here we go. Remember, TY's got weight on in this as well, even though he's in 2nd, but it's only 40 kilos, so it's hardly anything. So he's holding on very well there. And we've got the team Naughty Duo, the three musketeers. But Firepower, a big slide out that corner there. Don't know why the camera zoomed in there, never pressed a thing, but hey ho, it happens sometimes. As we go into the hairpin, Firepower defending the line from Bidzster, clearly feeling like he's got to defend now. Keith and 7th and Neil Farmax got past video, so the two target cars swap, and the other target car, Keith, just ahead of him, so target at the back of the grid in this one, not good for them. Seat 1 kicking up the dust, trying to catch Bidzster. Bidzster kicking up the dust, trying to catch Firepower down the hill. Oh, we've got tyre squeal ahead. Did someone go off? Oh, sorry, I'm just must have been someone turning in very hard there. Oh, we have got Firepower off though. He's binned it into the wall. Gone too fast into the way into the corner, and into the wall he goes. So Firepower right back down to the back of the grid. That's how quick it can change in this Mazda MX5 Touring Trophy. Into the last corner. You see Bidzster going through there, so it's Bidzster and Rodders together now. So we've got two Team Wall cars. Jamo in the lead, TY second. Then we've got the two Naughty cars, Rodders and Bidzster. Bidzster getting a very good run out of the last corner and pulling alongside Rodders as they go down towards the first corner. And gets the move done. So he's ahead. Bidzster is ahead. Let's see if he can catch TY and Jamo. Remember, he has got third place weight on, so he's not doing bad with the weight on the car. So clearly this circuit not affecting the drivers with weight as much as the others, or as much as the other tracks. Seat 1 sticking very close to Rodders as well. In fact, I dare say he's actually right behind him now. He's caught him right up in that section. Seat 1 with a good section of corners there. Remember, he's on 4th place weight, so again, the weight not affecting things too much around Dragon Trail Gardens. It was a completely different story around Dragon Trail Seaside, but this is the tighter track, and it's obviously the weight doesn't play as much of a part as it did at Seaside. The Seaside's a very high speed track. It's the high speed where the weight really kicks in. As you go into the complex section, Video pulling alongside his teammate. The two target cars go side by side. And the contact between the two of them as well, as Neil relinquishes the position to Video and loses control himself and almost wipes Firepower out. So very close to disaster there, but luckily just avoided it. Meanwhile at the front, TY is catching Jamo. Will Team Orders come into it? Will they try and do stuff for the team? But remember, these guys are all separated by, well, not even a point in some cases. So very close on points into this. So everyone very close on points. Everyone sort of, well, all the top 7 within about 15 to 16 points of each other still. So it's a very open championship as Seat 1 gets a good run out of the last corner, and he's trying to pull alongside Rodders, but he can't quite do it. Rodders just holds on. Remember, Rodders, no weight on his car. Seat 1's got 80 kilos on compared to Rodders. So absolutely makes all the difference in some parts of the track, but not others. But obviously, Rodders able to hold on to the position. Bidzster just ahead of him. Meanwhile at the front, Jamo and TY still nose to tail, but still Jamo that leads the way. TY fastest lap of the race, 1:41.7 compared to a 42.6 for Jamo last time. That'll be the draft that's helping him out as well. 43.2 for Bidzster, 43.9 for Rodders, and a 43.3 for Seat 1. So definitely on the move here, Seat 1. Keith in a lonely 6th place. 7th is Video, but look, Firepower's coming back now. Firepower on the inside, but no, brakes way too early for the corner and just completely chickens out the move. Doesn't go for it. Video with Neil right behind him still. Quick look back to the leaders. We're okay still Jamo ahead. Then it's Bidzster running wide over the curbs there. Rodders doing the same. Seat 1 just behind him. Let's have a look how the two target cars fared there, and it's Video ahead of Neil. Firepower's back on the bunch again. Remember, these Neil and Video are the two heaviest cars in the race. Neil on maximum ballast, 200 kilos, and Video on 160 kilos for 2nd place. So really, really heavy cars compared to those around him, and it is Firepower lighter than all, and trying to catch him up. Catching up is one thing, passing is quite another, in the words of the legend Murray Walker. Seat 1 go. Well, he gets a very good run out of that last corner, actually, a very good run, almost a perfect line out of the corner, but he can't really seem to do anything in the draft. That's the weight that's not helping him. He just can't get the top end. So Rodders in a little draft from his teammate, 122 miles an hour, and seat 1 clocked at 119 there. So a 3 mile an hour difference as they go into the corner. Meanwhile, Jamo and TY right up each other's tailpipes here, but TY has a bit of a twitch on the way out of the corner there, and Jamo pulls ahead. Jamo fastest lap now, 41.7, and that's without the draft. So incredible for Jamo, just pulling out a bit of a gap, and a 42.0 for TY. So to 0.3 of a second difference on that lap. So Jamo holding on to his lead well. So they're both battling for it. They're not trying to go, oh, do the old after you, oh no, after you. They're actually going to properly fight for it, even though they are teammates, which is brilliant to see. TY right all over the back of his teammate now as they go through the left-right section. Through the left with the gravel very close on the outside. TY just avoids, only just by the skin of his teeth, avoids disaster there. Jamo hits the curb as he goes into the corner. That could leave the inside open for TY, but again, doesn't take it. Jamo goes off the track, all 4 wheels over the white line. Will that be a penalty? If it is, he's got to get rid of it before the line, because he's not got it before the last corner. And well, we're at the last corner now, so if he does get it now, he can go another lap. But no, he holds on to the lead. Bidzster there in 3rd, then we've still got Rodders in seat 1 close together for 4th and 5th. Into the last corner, Rodders a bit tighter into the corner to try and defend the line. Further back we've got Keith, Video, and then Neil, and Firepower. Firepower still can't get past these cars we wait on. Just can't really seem to commit to a move. So, come on Firepower, dig deep, you'll find something. Jamo and TY at the front end, still the same gap. TY a bit wider through that corner there than Jamo. Into the chicane, watch for the sausage curbs on the inside of this apex. Boom, there is the red bit, and on this one as well. Jamo demonstrates perfectly there. He hits it dead on, and he loses a load of time on that sausage curb. And TY pulls alongside him, side by side into the hairpin. TY's just got the inside edge, but it's about who's going to be latest on the brakes. Could Jamo do a cutback here? He's earlier on the brakes, so he's going to go into the corner a bit tighter and try and get a run out. He does, but TY holds the position, and TY takes the lead of the race. Bidzster still in 3rd, Rodders still with the same gap to seat 1, so playing a good game of top trumps here with themselves, just trying to outdo each other, and they're both keeping the gap more or less the same. We've got Keith, Video. Firepower's now ahead of Neil Farmack, so the weight has succumbed to Neil Farmack, and Firepower goes through into 8th. He's got to get past Video now, who's 40 kilos lighter than Neil, but still very heavy compared to Firepower. 160 kilos difference. Seat 1 right up the back of Rodders' rear wing, trying to get all the draft he can down to the last 2 corners. Remember, Rodders has got a draft from his teammate as well, which will help out himself. Into the last corner, Rodders goes through seat 1. He closes up under brakes, but again there's no way through, not really any room for manoeuvre, but they might be out of here if he can get a good draft. He's right behind him, he's so close you can read the detailing on the number plate. As we go down to the first corner, across the line, lap 8 out of 9, penultimate lap of this race. Into the first corner, lift, in, power, go, and then to the chicane. Seat 1 goes to the inside, goes for a dive. No, just changes his line. Again, just because a car goes to the inside doesn't mean that they're going to go for a pass. They could be just trying to put the other car off, make him look in his mirrors, try and put him off his line, and then get him on the way out of the corner. Remember, there are strategies to racing as well. It's not just brawn. There's a lot of brains involved as well. So into the hairpin. We'll quickly look at the leaders. Jamo still right on the back of TY here, not letting him go, hungry for that win, and right up behind him into the corner. Rodders in seat 1 still the same order, and then we've got Keith, and then Firepower making a move there on Video, but Video goes for the cutback, but he'll not have the acceleration, and Firepower through into 7th place. Next target for Firepower is Keith, but remember Keith is also very light. He's on the same weight as Firepower, which is none, so they're both equal. There's no weight ballast, so that'll be a good battle to watch. But Video's not done with Firepower yet. He's still right behind him. Anything can happen there as Rodders in seat 1 go through the continuous right-hander, sorry, not left, the other left, as TY still remains in the lead of the race. As we start the last lap of the race, last time for Jamo to have a go. He's got just over 2 miles to do it. Bidzster Bidzster in third, looking set for a good third position here. Rodders and Seat 1 still battling hard, as Seat 1's actually ahead of Rodders now. Seat 1's ahead of Rodders, but Rodders is fighting back on the straight. Look at the difference in top speed. That's 80 kilos difference on a straight, and that's what Rodders can do. Pull right alongside, get the inside, and go straight through. But will Seat 1 get back to the inside? He's going to try. He goes back to the inside to get the cut back. There's almost contact between the two cars into the second corner. Seat 1's lost it though. Seat 1 loses it big time. Loses the back end of the car. Just tried to change direction too harshly, and he's into the wall. So Keith goes through. Firepower goes through. In fact, everyone goes through. And Seat 1 then is at the back. Oh, the TY and Jamo have come together as well. It's all happened on this last lap. So TY and Jamo have had a coming together, and they're both resuming as they were. So we'll get some replays on both them incidents for you now. Okay, here's the replay what happened to Seat then. So going into the chicane, hits the curb there, unsettles the car, and then just can't control the back end and loses control and ends up in the gravel. Okay, now let's get a replay on what happened between Jamo and TY. So going down to the hairpin, Jamo goes to the inside. Into the hairpin we go. So he backs out of it a little bit. TY comes across. Then out the corner, Jamo gets on the power too much and hits his teammate and just hits them both into a half spin. And then they both resume. Okay, let's just get a quick second angle on that incident between TY and Jamo. So it all ended well, but Jamo goes on to the inside. TY comes across, and then Jamo gets on the power early and just gets on the power way too early and goes straight into his teammate. So just misjudged getting on the power. So as we come back from that, TY takes the lead back. Jamo stays in second place through the right hand, the left hander. Get my rights and left mixed up today. What's wrong with me? As we go through the right-handers, all the right-handers, it's like the Turn 8 at Istanbul, but the opposite way around. Killing that left front tyre, but luckily the tyre wear on this one is on ×1, so it's real life tyre wear, and these tyres will last a while on these cars because they're not going to scrub them that much. As we go into the last corner, TY in the lead, Jamo behind. TY looking set for a victory here. As we go up towards the checkered flag, TY is going to take the win here. And TY crosses the line. Victory for TY. Jamo in second. Bidzster's going to come across the line for a well-deserved third with the weights on. Good for him. Rodders is going to be fourth. And Keith is just going to hold on. This is going to be a fast finish here. Keith's going to be fifth. Then it's going to be Video in sixth. Firepower seventh. Neil is going to be in eighth. And Seat 1, after that mistake on the last lap, very unlucky, he's down in ninth place. So we'll just get those results confirmed for you now, guys. Okay, guys, here's the results from that then. So TY takes victory in that race. Well done to TY. Second place for Jamo, 7/10 behind him. Then it's Bidzster in third. Rodders finishes in fourth. Then it's Keith in fifth. Video in sixth. Firepower finishes seventh. 8th for Neil Farmack, and 9th for Seat 1. Fastest lap of the race goes to Jamo at 1:41.4. So as we come back from that then, there is your winner, TY92 in the Walls Mazda there, 00. Well done to TY, and we will see you guys next time for race 4 around Dragon Trail Gardens in the same cars. So we'll see you for that one, guys. Take care.